They kissed! Ignore my greasy hair, I need to have a shower. We're going to read book 2 now. We literally just said that at the end of the last video, but to be fair, this is going to be like a week later.
Yeah.
For you.
Maybe.
Not us, it's been like 5 seconds.
Less than.
I just took down my hair and went,
Literally.
play, record.
So, we're going to start Ruthless Faye.
What are your thoughts? What do you think could happen during this? Any thoughts?
I don't know. It happens over 10 days, so you would think not fucking much, but who knows?
Any updates between any characters? Anything? Just any thoughts? Thoughts and feelings?
So I'm thinking Darcy and Lance are either going to get together in this one or be this close from a relationship in this one. That is what I'm hoping and praying for, because that is what I want to see. Someone tells me the heirs are going to piss me off even more. And I'm hoping that now that they've done that, that they don't really think the Vegas are as much of a threat anymore. So, like, the Vegas can, like, secretly get their vengeance.
Editing Rue here. Oh my god, don't look at me, the atrocity of me. I literally just tracked home from Michaela's, okay? It's really funny that she said that in that video. I forgot that she said that. That she's like, oh, I'm really hoping that the heirs underestimate the Vegas and then they get their vengeance. Keep watching the video and you'll get why that's funny. Okay.
I want some vengeance. So I'm thinking they get their vengeance. The heirs...
Their vengeance, in case anyone doesn't speak fucking elephant.
The heirs get taken down a fucking peg or two because, quite frankly, something needs to happen for me not to need to smack them every 4 seconds with a fucking barge pole. Also, Geraldine, befriendment. I would love to see that, and hopefully she gets, you know, less up the arse of the Vegas. That'd be great.
I'm not gonna lie, she never does, but it gets less annoying because I remember not caring about her until like book 3.
Okay. Who else is that? I need Lance to teach me something. Anything will do.
Can't wait for him to teach me something in book 3. Thoughts on who Xavier is? You've got no clue. His name was mentioned once in that book.
I know. I think Darius was on call to him, no? Is Xavier a parent of someone? Who the fuck is Xavier, then?
You'll see!
Is it an ex of someone's? Is it a brother? Is it a brother?
We're just going to see. These are all your thoughts, yes? Okay. We're going to go read. We'll update you. So, update. It's been a couple hours. We've read 100 pages and had dinner. What's happened so far, Michaela? Real recap.
Oh, fuck.
We had a Kayla
They tried to run away. It didn't work. Right, we had a Kayla point of view, and he felt like shit. And I was like, you better feel like shit. You're a horrible person.
And then Max and Steph were like, huh, we're so cool.
Yeah.
Darius was trying not to blow his lid.
Implode. Yeah. Then it switched to their point of view. Darcy still has a bald spot.
A bald. Did you say a bob? And then you said bald spot. It sounded like you said a bald spot.
It's because I started on what word I was supposed to be using, and then you pointed it out, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So, Tori went into what's-his-face's room.
Darius.
That's the one. Stole his treasure, and then just obliterated his room with fire. Beautiful. And then Darcy...
Hold on. Karma is a bitch, and today her name is Tori Vega. I love that fucking quote.
And then Darcy tried to steal the Stardust. Orion caught her. From Orion.
From his office?
Yeah, literally from his desk.
Which was locked.
Yeah.
And she
not anymore. There is a hole.
Subtly.
There is a hole-shaped hole in Dorian's door.
Dorian?
Dorian? Orion's door. It's because I was thinking of door as I said Orion, and that's
Dorian's door.
Got caught, accidentally stardusted them onto the air tower. And then she flung him off the edge.
I love that bit. And the way she's like, oh, he's gonna die, and he immediately just comes up like fucking Superman, like,
here's me. And then he basically tells her, you need to get your shit together. You need to do it now because you're Faye.
She's like, you're Faye, you fight, okay? We don't run away from our problems.
I thought you were better than that.
Or we're not Faye. We're just weaklings. Are you a weakling? And she was like, me?
No.
I? A weakling?
She went back to Tori and was like, we need to stay. And Tori was like, good. I just smelted Darius's room. I can't say their name. Oh yeah,
you did.
And then she was watching Darius realise, I said it, I got it that time, that Darius's room was on fire, and Margarita, what's her name?
Marguerite. I actually, whenever I read it, I say margarine.
I say Margarita. The bitch that's like attached at the hip to Darius, even though he wants nothing to do with her. That begins with M and looks like Margarita. She's like, we need someone with water powers. And Tori's like, oh no, I had so much water the other day. I don't think I have any left in me. And then she's like, psh, smacks the bitch to the wall with water. And she's like, oh, looks like I had a little bit left. And I was like, yes, Tori. Beautiful. Darcy was messaged by Lance and was like, go find this book because it will help with your hair situation. Because you look like it's not looking great, especially from the back.
As Seth said, it looks like you've been run over by a lawnmower.
Literally. So she went to the library, did that, and then she also looked at another book that caught her eye about werewolf lice, and I'm like, you make that boy itch. This Francesca Sky agent girl came out of nowhere and was like, let me steal your memories, Darcy. With her cyclops, literally with her cyclops, Mike Wazowski power.
So wrong.
Holding for the horn. Pegasus. He hates Pegasus. They're like, I wonder if we can channel his hatred for Pegasi. And I've just connected horny for the horn. I love that for them.
They get really creative though.
Good. Despite the life choices, I like them. But not how they're acting at the minute. But also, I don't really like Max's powers. His siren powers really bug the shit out of me.
You know what I loved? When Kylie was acting like a little bitch with her Medusa head, and then Orion and he just spun her through the air. I was like, shut up. Get away
go
from
for a
my
spin.
woman.
Put you on a rinse and drain cycle.
I love when he bullies Tyler.
Literally.
First book, smashing his head into a table. This book, slapping him around the face with his own atlas. And
then torrent water, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going well so far.
That never ends.
And we are now on the first Darius point of view. Good.
Oh yeah, she's so excited.
I need to see into this man's brain.
You don't want to.
Just a little bit so I can't blame him for
Poor
everything.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. I need to see the mental and physical abuse to be able to be like, yeah, I knew I liked you for a good reason. Trauma bonded.
Oh! Darcy has detention with Lance coming up, and there's a red tattoo, but it's not, or is it a tattoo? There's a red mark on Lance's arm and one on Darius's arm, and she actually put two and two together.
For the corresponding signs.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw the Leo sign, when I saw the Libra, I was like, okay. And then I saw the Leo one, and I was like, hang on a minute, is Lance a Libra? Lance is a Libra.
I just love that Lance is like, she needs her hair back because I need to see the blueness.
I feel empty without it.
Literally, no, it's like the fact that he was like bullying her for it in front of the whole class in the first book, and in this one he's like, where is it? Grow it back. I need to see it.
I've grown attached in 2 weeks, I need it back.
Exactly, he's like, how am I supposed to tell the twins apart?
I did like the way when she stood up to Seth, Darcy stood up to Seth and saw her for the first time after the whole lawnmower thing. She was like, you didn't break me, you forged me.
I've got that on a sticker, hold on. Can you see that? Oh yeah, look at that.
Right. Hello. We're back.
I didn't know we were recording yet.
We're on page 260.
Everyone in my house is asleep.
What's happened?
You know who Xavier is?
Oh yeah, he's got a little brother who is a pony.
He's a pony.
It's great. He's a little pony boy. It's gonna be great. His dad's not happy about it though. Max's bloodline, his parentage is a little iffy.
Darcy's got her hair back.
Oh yeah, Darcy's got her hair back. Bless him.
And everyone was like, Tori? Even Lance was like, how am I supposed to tell between you and your sister? You're going to have to change that because I need to know the difference.
Blue or green?
Why do you need to know the difference?
Oh, Darcy had detention with the heirs and they actually spoke to her like she was a human being. It was great.
And then they bullied her.
Yeah. But they spoke to her like she was a human being first.
And then they bullied her and then Lance threw them off a roof.
Yes. None of them went splat. To mine and Lance's disappointment.
Also, Lance is being so nice to her in that chapter.
I know, he missed Professor Two Personalities. Darius and Tori have just had their little training session, finally, that they've been talking about since the last book. And he got way too carried away with her in the moment, and she was just like, don't flatter yourself, and walked away. Cheeky bitch, I love
Caleb's trying to get with Tori.
Oh, yeah.
Again. Do a little meet up.
Yeah, he's trying to, like, mend the bonds.
Tori sucker punched Max.
Yes. That was fun. Darcy sat on the red couch that's in the common room. It's in their like eating place. She spilled coffee on it, but she sat on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lance read Diego's diary in front of everyone.
Oh yeah, that poor boy.
I love Diego, but I'm in love with Lance too much for that not to have been hot. And then Darcy strangled him with a rope from her plant powers, and he fell to the floor, and he was like, I was hoping you'd do that. Tori and Darcy got invited to the Acrox Manor for a little party, get-together dinner thing.
Yeah, that's how she got
That's
Darius.
happening next Saturday.
Tori said about tormenting Darius with his stolen treasure. So I'm like picturing her just like leaving a little pile of it in front of her room.
No, it's
like,
actually funny because I'm pretty sure I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure she like leaves a trail of it into the woods, into a trap. He's like, ooh, God, it's my treasure. He's like a magpie with something shiny.
Literally.
Wait, there's something else. Oh yeah, when right after Lance read from Diego's diary and all that fun happened, when Darcy and Diego went to like the Mars labs or something, and Darcy like messaged Lance and was like, quick question, where can I find the ingredients I need? And she was like, he's not going to answer. And literally 5 seconds later he answered, and then he was like, will it be blue?
Will it be blue?
This man answered in 5 seconds.
And then he was like, or are you thinking green? But green isn't really as good of a nickname.
And then he was like, the suspense is killing me.
Yeah. And then during her whole
about 10 minutes.
During her whole detention, he was like, so blue or green? I expect a answer at the end of the day. Blue or green? Blue or green?
He's already obsessed with her and I love it.
Literally.
Hello, it's the next day. It's literally the morning. Whoops. So we didn't end up finishing the book, but I'm like 120 pages from the end and Michaela is, I think, 140. Something like that. I know, I'm reading faster for once. It's weird. I just read the pool scene. If you know, you know. Oh, that was scene. I've read it before. And it still hits. I love that scene. Have I told you how beautiful you look tonight, Darcy? I've never wanted anyone more. I love this man. So we're gonna, because we don't want to wait until, because we're gonna, our original plan was to read book 3 next Sunday, which is it's Monday now, so in a week basically. But we haven't finished this one and we don't want to wait a week, so I'm going to go to Michaela's on Wednesday, which is in 2 days. Which means I have to wait 2 days to read the rest of this book, and I know what happens. But that kind of makes it worse. Also, I completely forgot the timeline of these books. It just said that the reckoning is in a week. I remember what happens the night before the reckoning. Oh yeah, we've been introduced to Lionel. I hate that man. I think Michaela's coming. Michaela!
Oh.
What was the last thing you read?
They were at the Acroxes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they asked Grass about the...
Clara Orion.
Clara, yeah. And then... they got tricked by that reporter.
Oh, yeah. Vulpocula Grass or whatever the fuck. No, not Grass. Gus Vulpocula. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's ugly. He
and
is
then
ugly.
Lance was like, it's fine, I'll go fuck something.
Oh, yeah.
No, you do that, darling. You do that.
That man literally breathes and I
Okay.
swoon. Yeah, I had a dream about him last night, guys. It was good. See you Wednesday.
I was just going to say, there's somebody in the back of the party who, this is the line I just read. Yeah, I had a pizza before I came to join the festivities. I'm only supposed to stay for an hour or so anyway, show my face, sit in the back and avoid emotional triggers.
Who do you think that is?
She was like, he's familiar, but he's not. I'm like, is that Xavier? Is that my little child? I literally went from who the fuck is Xavier to I want to adopt this boy.
Also, we're at Michaela's.
Yeah, ignore the absolute mess in the background.
Is this not really a mess though? You've got like bags.
Yeah, don't look at it.
So it's organised. Hello. She's reading. I'm probably ruining that, but...
Yeah, just do it.
Don't drink these kids.
If you're under 16, do not.
Yeah, she literally got ID'd and she didn't have her ID on her, so they were like Nope.
I'm 19, by the way.
She's 19, yeah, I'm 18.
19.
Actually, I'll be 19 in 10 days. It's Emma Watson's birthday today.
Oh, you know when someone shows how pretentious they are?
Yes.
He was just like, serving jobs are generally taken by Faye with negligible. That's as good as you're getting.
Negligible.
Thank you. Amounts of magic. Darius said as I ate like a woman possessed. Thanking them for their work is kind of like the sun thanking a daisy for blooming. Just having a position in our household is beyond what they expect in life.
I hated that when he said that.
Tori was like, thank you for the sandwich, and the woman looked like she'd been smacked. And then Darius
It's giving
said
house
that, and I'm
elf.
like, excuse me?
It's giving
You are not Dobby.
Literally,
Okay.
it's giving bad Dobby.
That has to stay in the video. That has to go in the video.
I would have gotten a lamp, but you didn't have any. I'm just sat here waiting like a wet lemon for her to finish the next 2 chapters. So, guys, I'm not going to be deaf soon. Wait, how many days? 6 days, and then I get my ears fixed. Let's have a celebration. No, we should actually have to throw a party. One I can hear. Mm-hmm. Silent disco, anyone?
Right, he's just said, oh, for fuck's sake.
Lionel.
Now I have to go change as well, right? Because there's blood on his cuffs. And I'm sitting there thinking, that is your nephew and your son's blood. Maybe take a step back and realise that you just beat them bloody. To a pulp, may I add. And your first thought is, wardrobe change. Excuse me? Son is on the floor.
Son is
may be
trembling and
dying.
quivering.
Literally shaken in
His
his
son is
boots.
throbbing.
His scales are trembling. And you've gone, oh, now I must go to my wardrobe.
Because I have a speck of blood on my cuff.
Fucking get better.
Hugging Darius.
Poor man. Oh, the abuse. Listen, Lance, I've got a little inkling they're planning to kill Lionel. I got it earlier in the book, but I was like...
Who knows, right?
You've read their books, you know. It was the last book, or it was earlier this book, that they were, like, chatting. I'm like, oh, funny. Maybe they were just joking about, killing them. But now I'm thinking maybe they have a plan. Right, back again. He's just gone. Where is it? You'll be able to wield the shadows yourself soon. I thought the shadows was a no-go, and that we weren't supposed to be wielding those.
The shadows is a no-go, and we're not supposed to be wielding them.
Right, okay. But he is learning to wield them. I'm guessing to kill his dad, which I have no qualms with. You kill him in whatever means necessary. Because he is a bitch.
He's an oversized iguana. Tori said it first.
Literally. She said it best. A little bit scared. Because I feel like the shadows might kill him. And I don't want that to happen.
Do you remember what the title of the 4th book is called?
Shadow something.
And you didn't think that when they mentioned the shadows before that might not have anything to do with it? What?
No.
What's the title of the 4th book?
I can't even remember. Shadow Princess.
What was that?
Shadow Princess. Shadow. What is it called?
Go, you just guessed it right.
Did I?
Yeah.
Is it Shadow Princess?
It's Shadow Princess. She just squeaked and I almost choked on my drink. What occurred?
She dropped her bag. Right, so
basically Darcy's
hiding behind a dragon statue, and she's just hurt. That is an awful angle. Please pick up that
I'm so sorry.
She holding space. She's just dropped her bag, right? And after Darius and Lance have walked out of this room. Yeah, the angle's not getting better, Rue.
It's because I'm trying not to shake. The last video is just like this.
And Darius has walked away to go to the party, and Lance is standing there, like, ready to go. And then Darcy's dropped her bag, and Lance with his little
I'm surprised you didn't hear her heartbeat or her breathing. If it was me, he would have heard my breathing. I'm always like... Especially now I'm ill.
So...
Besties who cough together stay together.
Yeah, it's just his little vampire hearing is picked up on the bag, and he's like, who's there? come out. He coerced her to come out, and he's like, shit.
I love how this man smells like cinnamon.
Why Darcy? Why did it have to be Darcy behind that?
Sorry, that was a She just met someone who's important-ish.
Who the fuck is Stella?
Who's Stella, guys? Do you know? I don't know.
Who the fuck is this Bobby bitch? Head Bob is a hack job. Who is Stella? Why is she bearing the fangs? No. She's Lance's source. You can't bite her. Sorry. Get your teeth off Darcy. You manky bitch. Baby boy.
I was waiting for the gasp.
It's his mother. So he's just gone to the pool. They've gone to the pool, Darcy and Lance, and he's gone like behind the bar. And he's like, "What would you like?" and all that. And he's done her a white wine spritzer because he was like, "We're fresh out of bullshit." And he hands her the drink. And he doesn't let go of her hand when he does. And he's like, "Have I told you you look exceptionally beautiful tonight, Darcy?"
That's not bad.
Darcy. He said Darcy for the first time ever.
He said her name. That's all it takes, guys.
Literally.
That's literally it.
And she's like, "That's the first I've heard of it, Professor." Why is he undressing? And why am I okay with it?
That's my man.
We're swimming.
You can have Darius.
We're swimming. Why are we swimming?
Well, he's swimming.
Yeah. He dragged her into the pool.
I wish he would drag me into a pool.
I wish he'd just drag me.
Literally,
Anywhere.
I was about to say that.
Anywhere will do, babe.
I wish he'd touch me. Literally, a pinky will do.
He's just created like their own little world in the bottom of the pool. Oh.
That would have been insane if he wanted Tori.
Literally.
Based on the fact that he just dragged someone into a pool.
I think the time for sirs and professors are over, don't you?
Hell yeah.
She called him Lance.
They kissed! I've been waiting so long.
I knew they would kiss. This is beautiful. One time thing my fucking ass. No, I think we should go back to reality now. Stop hurting my feelings, please.
Okay,
come on then, Blue. He held out his hand. I think it might be best if you don't call me that anymore. It's not Blue anyway. Don't hurt my feelings.
You know that picture of that guy in the wall where he's like, he's like, that's me when you just said that line.
Excuse me. Don't go looking for trouble, Miss Vega. You just had your tongue in my mouth 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, don't be calling me Miss Vega. It's going to be awkward when they go back to class on Monday.
He's had his hand on her underwear. And now she's got to sit in lesson like, yes, Professor Orion.
That hand that he just used to fucking bitch slap Tyler Corbin has been in my pantaloons.
Oh shit, the lunar eclipse is over the reckoning. Thought everything's going to go sideways, isn't it?
I mean, the reckoning, the worst things ever happen. Wait, the worst things ever happen and the best things ever. Let's just say that.
So I finished the Darcy point of view.
So it's now times that I can read too. Okay, we're going to go. We'll just update you in a bit. Goodbye. I knew you were going to do that. That's why I just pressed play.
That's disgusting.
Where the fuck are my glasses? I can't see shit.
That's disgusting.
It's only a week until the eclipse.
Yeah.
That's...
It said
that means that book 3 only spans over a week. And I know all the shit that goes down in the next week. Oh my god.
He can hear his mum and Lionel. That is disgusting.
I know. Oh.
Jesus gracious. Oh, are they going to try and recreate what they did that killed Clara?
I can't believe she was like, we should have used Lance. Fuck you, bitch. I hope you die. I don't. It's just whenever Lionel is on my screen. She called him
Lion.
Yeah, I know. Whenever he's on my screen, I want to throw up. But whenever his dick is on my screen, it looks like those cocktail sausages you were eating earlier.
I'd save Clara from her suffering in the shadows, which had consumed her. So was that they tried to get her to harness the shadows, and it killed her?
We'll see. What?
I didn't entirely hate it, I admitted. Sorry, I'm not more horsey.
You know how they were keeping it a secret, what they've been doing?
Love of her life just walked in. Shit!
So I turned the camera on because I wanted to see your reaction.
The vine which had secured the door burned to a crisp. Darius is pissed, man.
Yes. I love how he's such a nosy little bastard. They both like the vampires.
Literally. Lance is listening in.
I know, that's why I was like, he's like, why are you calling someone else hot? What about me? Never mind. That was not going to be our only kiss. We're going to kiss more now.
Do you hate me then? For some strange reason it sounded like the idea of it didn't sit well with him. No. Glimmer of relief spilled from his eyes, almost halting me there. I wasn't quite so blinded by him to give him a free pass for all his bullshit. To hate you and have to care about you, and I don't give one shit about you.
I hate that line. We're reading the Pitbull game.
I like how he didn't go, oh yeah, maybe it was the girl I was shoveling Griffin shit with that did it, but he went, must have been Starlight Academy. You know, the guys that have just arrived.
I get that Air's not figuring it out because they're too, like, arrogant and prideful to be
But
like they would be able to, but Lance, he's smart. He's literally a teacher.
Clocked it.
What is it? Is it
I look back at the pitch just in time to see an inflatable Pegasus sex toy floating over the Starlight crowd, with Caleb's name scrawled along its side and an arrow pointing in its open arse. I moved from foot to foot, trying to ignore the burning agony, which had now firmly found its way between my arse cheeks. Sweet justice. I'm not where you are.
Oh my god. I'm gonna cry.
Laughter fell from Darcy's lips and I followed her gaze to see Seth scratching at his ass like he'd lost a ferret up there.
That's what I was laughing at. He deserves it because he pissed all over Tori.
Literally. Tori is Geraldine's #1 supporter.
Oh yeah. She's like, that's my girl out there. I feel kind of bad for Caleb because all the jokes are about him getting it up the arse, and he probably has some kind of inkling that he likes guys and he hasn't accepted it yet. So this is making it worse.
Alter, fuck what the crowd thinks. I don't care if you're into bondage with leprechauns. Leave the shit off the pitch.
He's like, I know you're not into that anyway because I know you've been banging Tori Vega.
Literally.
I heard too much.
Then why are you scratching every corner, every nook, every goddamn orifice of your body in front of 4,000 people? Get up and try and bring your dignity with you. Look at them. I just Seth who was sticking wet toilet tissue to Max's rash, as if that would help at all, and Caleb who was wiping at the glitter which was still stuck to his crotch no matter what magic he used to try and remove it.
They need you, man.
Pathetic. They need you, man.
So they're not friends anymore.
No, not even slightly. Not that they ever were, but
the Vegas are now in a pit.
Yeah. It's not working well.
It's not. Okay. Onwards. The nymphs have arrived.
No more academy, no more heirs, or dreams, or thrones. No more Lansorian.
Show me what you've got, Blue. I love that line so much. Also, did you pick up on the strange blue fire? That everyone's confused about, even Lance. He's like, what the fuck was that? And she's like, I don't know.
I was hoping you could tell me.
Surely nymphs taste like shit.
Must do. Like sewer.
Exactly. They're fighting together though.
I'm so scared.
Darius is dying. Tori's just holding on to his nakedness.
Oh.
Shanti.
Love you, girl.
Oh shit. Well, I finished. I haven't. I know, I'm waiting. The bright light right in my eye.
Hey, back. War. Love it.
War! Yay! So how are we feeling? Darius almost died.
literally on the floor.
And the way Tori was just like crying, she's like, "Nah,
literally, she
nah,
was sobbing.
I hate this bitch, but also I could love him." So
literally, I need you. To
I need a
me.
chance. Okay, I need his hot body to still remain alive.
Yeah, I've got to at least fuck him before he dies.
Yeah. So
that was crazy. Man. Better than book one.
Do you see what I mean though when I say it gets better with each book? Like genuinely, I'm so excited. We're on book 3. We have to wait 4 days.
Yeah, when they're all besties.
It's great when they all get along, and then 5 seconds later, everyone's just switching it up and they're hating on each other and they're trying to kill each other and drown each other and throwing each other into armpits of the field.
That was a lovely description. Definitely better than book 1.
Lance and Darcy power shared, and you can only do that if you like really trust someone.
Oh yeah.
And they did it.
Oh yeah.
And everyone's like, "What the fuck were those blue flames?" I wonder.
The way they like grabbed each other's hands and instantly the little shield came up.
Instantly.
And he was like, "It's a good job you trust me." And I was like, ah!
And he was shocked. I think because the only person he trusts enough to power share with is Darius. And maybe Francesca. How many stars would you rate that?
That was a solid 4.25. Because I know it can get better.
Glowing.
Maybe 4. Because I know it's going to get a lot better.
I love how I was watching the last video and you were like, I was going to rate the first book 4. And then I was like, no, that's too high, so I rated it 3. Like, there are many other ones in between 3 and 4. Why am I always glowing?
Because you're just glowing with the happiness of Zodiac.
I'm glowing with exactly because Lance is around. Do you remember what I said happens in book 3?
Nope.
The sex ed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, that sounded like, oh, that's my best friend. That's genuinely such a vocal stim for me now. I keep just saying it.
I'm still like reeling on the war, so I've not got a lot to say at the minute.
After the first one, I was like, oh, what do you think's going to happen in the second one? And then you started listing off stuff. I can't remember what it was, but what do you think's going to happen in the third book?
War. Maybe some more friendship. That would be nice.
I can't remember, honestly. I remember like the main plot points. That's it.
Maybe some Tori and Darius. Maybe some Tori and Caleb becoming friends. Not fuck buddies. That'd be great. But I wouldn't be opposed to them dating and Darius being like fueled with jealousy before he gets his turn.
Oh yeah. Plus Caleb deserves his moment to shine.
Literally.
And you know what? I love Tori and Caleb.
They are.
I love them. And like not as Endgame, but like as before. Like that makes so much sense to me. Like they're so similar as well. This book's called The Reckoning.
Oh, The Reckoning. That might happen.
No shit. And it only spans over the next week.
Oh, do they get their order? Maybe they get their order. It's about fucking time because I've read 2 books and they are still ordered.
Yeah, but remember there's like 15 books.
If I've got to wait till fucking book 7 or something for them to finally get their order, I'm gonna be fuming.
I don't want to be glowing. I feel like a Pegasus.
As you
At least Caleb will want me.
Exactly.
Do you think you'd reread this series?
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to reread this series every year.
We'll be reading again in about 4 days. And we'll probably finish book 4 on Sunday, right?
We're on book 3.
We'll probably finish book 3 on Sunday.
Girl, you confused me. I was like, did you sort of skip over the third one? Like...
And then we might be able to do book 4 on Monday.
Or
if we just read.
Yeah, at least start it.
So, hopefully, by the time, like in a couple weeks, we'll already have like 4 of these out.
Yeah. Well, that is it for Ruthless Fae.
Yeah, that is. And this lighting is really gonna kill me off. So we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later, people. Ta-ra.